Hey y'all, welcome back to the shop. Uh, we're still waiting on parts for Monkey Business from the machine shop. Uh, they're working on them, doing as fast as they can. But in the shop, like you guys probably have, there's always never a shortage of projects. So we're gonna turn our attention on something else that I've been needing to do for a while, and I'm gonna bring y'all along. So hang out and get busy. All right, y'all. Here's the project we got going on today. Um, we're gonna put together a Protecto screen. Uh, I got picked this thing up, uh, and I got it really cheap, free because it's missing parts. It's actually missing this piece right here. Um, it's got the leg come down here, come down here, come down here. Uh, it actually sits like this, and then there's a cross piece that this piece goes into for the foot. So we got to make one of these. And I've had this thing like 9 months or so, and could never find the. I need like a foot and a half of tubing. If that. Uh, every place I checked and uh, looked around and found and everything, they all wanted to sell like a 20-foot stick. Well, I don't need a 20-foot stick right now. So while I was cleaning the shop, I come across some tubing. So let me grab that and I'll show you what we found. All right, y'all. Here's the tubing I found. It's actually a frame from something. I don't remember what it was from, but we've got plenty. It goes all the way down the floor. And this piece here is like probably 3 foot, 3.5 feet long. So yeah, we got plenty to make this little thing up, and the inside dimension of it is exactly the same size here. So yeah, booyah. So we're gonna get to measuring. It's got some holes down here. I'm gonna cut those off, and then we'll measure it all out, lay it all out, and get the grinder, start cutting some pieces. All right, y'all. Start laying some of this out here. We'll make our first cut right there. Get rid of those little notches, and then we'll move on to doing the rest of them. So, let me grab my grinder. All right, y'all. We're gonna take some rough measurements here. Uh, these 3 pieces, and kind of lay it out and cut us a manageable chunk off of this steel here. Because we're not dealing with trying to clamp this long piece down. So we need one piece. It's 6 inches. 2 pieces that are 6 inches, and one piece is 2 inches. So 14 inches roughly. And I've already put a line here past these little holes. So we're going to go ahead and make it 15 inches. Sounds like 14 and a half. Draw a straight line here. Now that we can cut a straight line, but we're going to put a straight line on it. Straight line on this side. We're going to go ahead and get this thing hacked off here. So that is going to be a clamp. Go nowhere. Don't do no dancing or anything. We ain't into dancing tonight. All right. Let's cut her. Alrighty. Get rid of that piece. Now, we got our piece that we've already marked the one line on. Go ahead, find our pen. All right. Get that clamp down. Let's get where we can see both lines. All right. There we go. That way we get a more true cut. All right. I'll cut off my 2-inch piece first. Well, you know what? I think I've dropped my tape measure enough times that the end of the thing is like relatively bent pretty good. So I'm going to use my square. Just double check that it's 2 inches. By this, it's not. So, what does this say? That says dead on 2 inches. So. All right. Well, I'm going to grab a pair of pliers and straighten this thing out. And, bring you guys back. All right, y'all. We got her straightened out now. You know, she ain't got such a hook on yet, so let's got a little mark right there. You double check. Oh, right on 2 inches. All right. I don't know how critical this one is. It'll make it sit square. So, all right. That one. Put our second line on here. Make sure we're square. True. All right. Oh, got the drops today. It's like 10 degrees outside, 12 degrees, 10 degrees, something like that. It's freaking cold. I've had the furnace running out here for over an hour, and it is 52 degrees. So it started out in here somewhere around 18, something like that, 15, 18. So all right. Well, here's the sixer. Yeah, sixer. Yep, sixer. Another sixer. So, all right. We're gonna just go off the 2 mark here. Trying to be somewhat accurate. This kid say it's good enough for who it's for. All right. Man, whoever cut that one did not cut it straight. I wonder who that would be. Don't worry. We'll square them up. All right. That's another thing that's on my wish list is a nice chop stall, steel blade in. We'll get one of these days. All right. Got all of our pieces cut now. There. That there. Got that there. All right. All right. I'm going to take them over on the belt sander, touch these ends up, clean them up a little bit. And I'm looking at the destructions. Yes, I looked at the destructions. Piece that will go in here, here. Well, actually, all three. So I'm going to take my little belt sander and clean these up on the inside after I get done sanding the outside. This has some kind of a coating on it, so I need to buff the edges out and get that all ready. So I'm going to go ahead and do that off camera. It's not real exciting to watch me run this belt sander, so I'll bring y'all back whenever we get those all cleaned. All right, y'all. Got those pieces all cleaned up. Got the stuff all ground off where I'm going to need to weld. This pipe must be, this stuff that comes, the original stuff, must be a metric size, or it's a little tweaked or something, because it won't barely fit in there. I even took the Bauer little mini belt sander and cleaned up the insides in a file to do the corners, and made she's snug. I think we'll be able to knock it together with a dead blow hammer, so we're going to call that good enough. Next thing we need to do is to get this thing welded up. So I did buy some more wire for my welder, bought some 023. I got 035 in it now, and this doesn't seem like it's burning in good enough for my liking. So we're going to try the 023. I'm going to get that thing fed up, wired up, and we'll get to clamping this stuff down and getting her tacked. So we'll bring y'all back then. When I got the pieces cleaned up, got the new thinner 024 wire. Got that spooled up in a little Miller-Matic 130, and we're going to see how that welds. So I got these all squared up and set where it's supposed to go. So we got power, we got wire. Screw this. Hey, y'all, I like that a lot better. A little bit more heat. Here, more wire speed. Need to turn my helmet on. All right. Oh yeah, y'all. She's liking that a little bit better. So, touch up a little bit on that side. Show you what we got. Oh yeah, I like her. Y'all can see there. She's burning there nicely. Both sides. So, all right. Get set up and get the second one ready to be welded on. We'll be someplace. All right, y'all. Got it all set up. Identical to the other one. All right. And what the heck that is? Start putting this ground right up here on the piece. All right. Trim the wire off there a little bit. It's a lot. No, I need to change the lenses in my helmet. I can barely see what I'm doing. That looks gooder. All right. We got her. A little bit of cleanup, but you know, she floated in there pretty nicely. Not bad. That wire made a big difference. So, all right. Got the other pieces, parts, and let's start throwing this thing together. All right, y'all. We're gonna start with the factory-made pieces. Got us a dumb blow hammer here, and it's fairly easy. Just slip it over like that, lock it together. There's little divots in there that are supposed to lock it together. Okay, there we go. All right, now she's down on there. All right. Now, let's see if we can do the same thing with the one we made. She's fitting in there kind of tight, y'all. Uh-oh. We got a heavier hammer. Thought this might happen. Okay, well, she's down on there a little ways. She definitely won't come apart. But I'm gonna sit it down on the floor and tap her a little harder. And we'll bring y'all back whenever I get my frustrations out. After a little persuading with a little bit bigger hammer, we got them together. So let me grab the other pieces here and I'll show you how they go. All right, y'all. There's 4 pieces that are about 5 foot long. And then there's 2 corner pieces. And has a nice little arrow that says this end up. So I'm assuming it goes up like that. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna put one piece in here and drive it together, and then put the down pieces in, set these other pieces on the floor, and drive them together. So hope everything works out. We're gonna give her a try. Give me a second to get set up, and we'll see. All right, y'all. Got our piece here. One piece that says up. Slip it down on there. Okay. All right. There's our up piece. Take another piece, slide it in here. This will be the cross top bar. Oh, I should have done this first, but it'll be all right. Trust me. All right. That seems locked in there. It wasn't locked in, y'all. All right. Those crossbar. Let's put the other crossbar on. So it faces the same direction. Okay. Those are locked on. Now, put the crossbar. Yeah, between the 2 bottom pieces here. All right. Let's see if we can get our other custom-made piece here. We're going to use the big driver. Seems pretty solid. Okay. So up right here. Drop it down on that one. We're over here. Next. Okay. We're over here. Over here. Over here working on this. Alright. Now, okay, let it go down in there. Nice, it's locked in there. We just had to use a bigger hammer, that's all. That's going to be the tricky part, getting this one drove down in. Okay, well, she started. So we got to take our, you guys can't see what I am doing. One bit, can you? Back you up a little bit here. There we go. How can you all see? Yeah, I think at least one end. Right. This down on that side, maybe. This one on this side, maybe. Alright, there it goes. That side's down on. Okay. Put that on that side. Alright. Y'all, I can see it's going like this. I know I'm going to have to drive that end down a little bit further. We are 75 3/4. Oh, 72 3/4. We have to go down another 3 inches to make this thing square. So, all right. I'm going to have to get a step ladder so I can get up there a little easier to pound on it. I think I'm going to put a block of wood right underneath the end of that leg so I don't hurt anything else. Bring y'all back after I get some more frustrations out. So, y'all hang on. All right, y'all. We got her pounded down on. I went as far as I could on this side where we made our new bracket. She bottomed out. So what I did is I went over to this side and actually opened it up about 3/4 of an inch. So yeah, we got the top bar on. There's the plastic that goes over it. That stuff is really, really stiff right now. I don't think we're going to be able to get it on there today. Besides, I want to take some zip screws and put on those corners, that corner down there, just to, you know, probably this one up here too, to make sure they don't come apart. I know those ones aren't coming apart down there, but I want to run at least one screw in each one of them corners just to keep them from moving. And then you see down here, this thing actually has holes in the ends. I'm going to get wheels for this thing so I can roll it around the shop. Now, do I need a colored shield to protect people's eyes? Not really. It's more for keeping sparks off of other stuff around here. Like when I'm grinding, yeah, when I'm welding and stuff, I can set it up and just keep it from, you know, throwing the dirt and dust all over the shop. So I'm going to try to get this unfolded a little bit more, and we'll bring you all back. All right, y'all. We're going to try to unfold this thing. I've had it laying in front of the heater for a while. Let's see if we can get this thing. Start here in the corner. I'm going to use my own zip tie, but it's the ones they sent. Pretty cheesy. I'm just going to start. I'm not going to pull real tight skirts. Which is not full our food so far. Squawks hands can't do a thing with them. Hey, y'all. We got a problem. That thing's 2 foot too long. So look it up over. This box is square. So, let me do a little checking here and bring y'all back. All right, y'all. I did some measuring. It's 68 by 71. So I don't know if these parts are wrong. What? But for now, I think we're gonna toss some of this up over the top and we're trying to figure out how to zip tie it kind of there like that, and then zip tie the bottom stuff, and then later on down the road, what I end up doing is cutting these things and putting a couple more pieces of our other tubing we have up here and stretch the thing out. So, all right. Well, question is, I think I'll fold the bottom. I'll pull that top up tight and crease it. Just barely touch the floor. Yeah, that's what I'm gonna do. So, all right, do that. That's not gonna work either, y'all. I think over the top is gonna be the best idea. All right, I'll shut the camera off. I'm gonna do a little bit more on this. We'll bring y'all back. All right, y'all. You got this project kind of knocked out. I did put zip ties in all the grommets. So we're gonna be cutting them back off here, sometime when we get around to it. Put it back on the project list. But anyways, thank y'all for watching. If you like it, hit that thumbs up. It's free. If you're new to the channel, please hit that subscribe button. Ring the bell. Get all the notifications, everything we do out here in the garage. Appreciate y'all, and catch you all on the next one.